All right, we are live again, and hopefully we won't lose the internet like we did earlier. But let's get started. I just got to do that typical click on here, click on there kind of thing. Um, I never am quite prepared, but we will do this quickly. So the intent of this video is try to answer a lot of the questions that we're seeing from our team and also from just different social medias that I follow. And yes, it can get confusing, it can get frustrating, but these tips will be able to help you out here. All right. We're loading the app there and we are good to go. So let me scroll down here and we'll get started. There we go. So there's been a few changes since last season. I think most of them are good. The easiest change that we can discuss is the daily and weekly objectives. Lots of questions out there about, or comments going, I'm not getting any credit for anything I do. So the easiest way to learn how to be successful with these is if you go down here, because I got all these other ones done, race only in the highest unlocked series and duels. Races in the Andy Grand Prix round are eligible. So if you do what I'm getting ready to show you to do here in a bit, and this race, let's say you're in Series 5 and you're racing Series 4 duels, you're not going to get any credit. You've got to be racing your highest league that's open. These are what you can get in the store once you get these objective coins. As you can see, I've already taken two of these, two of those, and I'll be working on these later on. I might do a coin surge tomorrow. I'm off again tomorrow, and then I'll have to go back to work, and that'll slow everything down. So that's the objective. So that's the easy one to understand. Now, I know several people have gone over this whole sprint thing. Once again, highest level that you're in, do not click on this to go do the sprints. You want to click on your duels. You can see I'm in Series 8 right now. It's way expensive. So you just click on whatever level you're at, the highest one, and see it says right here when it gets back, earn for sprint races. So you'll race on those. It can be anywhere from 3 races to, I don't know, 6 or 7 races, maybe more, depending on how many points you get. I did a series of sprint races this morning, got a P1 crate, but it took me from 28 down to 17. So yeah, it was pretty brutal. Let's see. The other items that I want to talk about is videos. Now, in the objectives, it does say watch adverts. All right. Easiest thing to do. They're anywhere from 5 seconds to maybe a minute. So for 7 videos, 10 minutes out of your day, twice a day, well worth it. You get some good stuff. Then the other area is, as soon as I can get this scrolling here, there we go, is you get 3 boosts. So there's another 5 minutes or less. That comes out once a day, 7 o'clock my time normally, and you'll get 3 boosts. You're like, well, it's 3 boosts. Who cares? It will matter, guaranteed. Um, the other item you want to do is grind. That's the way you do it. So I've been doing this for 4 seasons. Um, you know, I was free to play with the exception of buying the premium pit pass for 3 seasons. This season, I spent, minus the premium pit pass, maybe $30. And that was just to get a good jump on coins. Coins are just difficult to get. They go away quick. The prices are high to get the upgrades, but it's much needed. So that is some freebie tips there for you. Watch those videos. The other item that you want to do is every time you upgrade, it will give you points on these milestones. And as you can see, I'm on 84, working on 85. So it will give you the flag rush, coins, legacy points for the legendary drivers, more coins, express access to the crates, a little bit of everything. And this is how I've truly moved up, with the exception of grinding. But because I was grinding, I ended up being able to upgrade. When I upgrade, it gives you points and you can get more stuff. So it's pretty cyclic. And I'll just kind of show you where I'm at now. So this is a 3-hour coin rush. I plan today to be doing some serious grinding, so I'll probably use that so I can get some other things, so I can go hit those objectives. And so you can see Trophy Rush. I'm not going to use this until I get the next premium pass, and I'll show you why. So that's where I'm at. So over here, here's the pit pass. This is the free one. This is the premium one. So if we go all the way down the bottom, I'm grinding enough where I have opened up everything several days ago, and we'll be there in a second. I promise. I opened up the bank, so you get bonus bucks. $1 is added after every 30 trophies. So once you open the 60th crate or marker, you can start getting bonus bucks. Those will definitely come in handy for opening crates, converting those to coins, whatever you need them for. And there is a max of 50. I've never gotten close to it. I think the most I've ever gotten is 10. But this season I'm grinding more than ever. The other item to know about on this premium pass is, you can see here Series 6 and then it goes to Series 7. Whenever you get the premium pass, or even on the free one, if you come in at Series 6, that's the crates. All these will be Series 6. depending on when you move up to series, in this instance, series 7, then it will convert from series 6 to series 7. Now, the further along you are, the less chance of it is to convert. I don't know what the formula is. I just went to series 8 a couple days ago, and you can see my last crates are series 7, and there's 8 days left. So pretty much, so you have to be going to that next series early on to get those freebie series for that next series up. The other item to be aware of with the premium pass, if you're on a team and your teammates buy a premium pass, then it will give you a chunk of coins. Now, if you're in the earlier levels, do not click on those coins, and they'll come in here under the club. I don't have any right now because we've already gone through that first pit pass for the most part, and I spent those when I hit series 5. But the reason you don't want to spend them right away, especially if you're getting ready to go up to the next series, is as you move up, the balance of those coins go up. So simple math, 1,000 coins because someone opened up their pit pass. You're at series 5, you go to series 6, it could be 2,000. Then if you go up by the end of this period and you're in series 7 or 8, it could be 5,000. So hold on to them for as long as you can. They just build. It's like having a bank account with interest. So just be aware of that. Now, enough of me rambling on and just looking at a bare screen. As you can see, here are my current drivers and my current setup. Now, my setup is for series 6 and 7. As you saw, I'm in series 8, but I have very few components and drivers for series 8. So I need the rumble, and I did not mean to click on that. And I think that's it. I just need the rumble because I got Saber and Dynamo. Not a lot of components in series 8. For the drivers, there's going to be 5 in each series. So I have 3. And some remaining. Well, no, I got 2 and I've got 3 remaining. Yeah, my math is awesome. So needless to say, whatever I have is fairly low and not real competitive. But you say, man, I want to race in series 8. I want to get all the big bucks. I want to do all this, and I want to, yeah, no, it's not going to happen right away. So this is what I do, and this is really helpful. Anyone that's been playing this game for a while will tell you. Go over here to races, go to duels. Here's series 8. We're going to bypass that. Ooh, series 7. I still have room for flags. All right, well, I don't have any flags over here. They're all maxed. So I'm not going to get any more flags in series 6. Got a few here and then got a ton over here, but I can't race over here. So what do we do? We're going to try to increase our coins so we can race in series 8. So I could race in series 7, but once again, I'd be increasing flags. I don't want to do that quite yet. So I'm just going to go sit over here in Series 6 and grind. And it may be a little loud here at first. I'll try to adjust. But all right, so team score for the Rivals 977. We're at 937. Not too bad of a matchup. Racing Abu Dhabi. Now, this season they've increased laps, changed track stats. That's what you definitely need to be aware of. So this guy's got Verstappen 8 laps. So what we're going to do is we want to try to build a little gap. We don't want to double stack in the pits. Series 6, I'm pretty strong, so we're not going to use boosts. Those boosts, even the free ones, come at a premium. It's just, you gotta have it. So there's Verstappen, the rival, and here we go. No boosts, and we're just cruising along. So we're in P1 and P2. Now I have the ability of DRS. I'm not going to use it. DRS, not at this point at least. It's one, I don't have that option. That first lap, you can't do it anyhow. DRS is not the use I'll win type tool. Very, very strategic. But we're doing really well. We're in P2 and P4. But even with the DRS, now the Rivals in P6 now, so that's a little, you know, he's on our radar now. We got to use it. So here's where we could go do a pit, but we're not. Because here, the Rivals pitting. Now, both of our drivers are going to have to pit. That's okay, because we have a really good cushion. And we're just going to slow up our drivers. Verstappen was ahead of us for a little bit, but we got ahead of him just by playing. And we always try to build up that power unit when we get a chance. Now Verstappen's probably going to be the side of the pits. That's okay. We're not going to sweat. And he's going to be on softs, which he's going to have to pit before we do. Now, if we wanted to, which we will, we're going to go ahead and do DRs now to get closer to the rival Britain. We're going to stay in touch with Verstappen, push around the turns. Pushing in the straight stretch doesn't do a whole lot. Now, Bierman's pitting. And now we're back winning this race again. And we can go ahead and do some DRS, get around that bot, and then maybe that bot will help us keep the rest back. And we built a good enough cushion that we don't have to worry about doing anything real crazy. So we're going to go ahead and go mediums again. We'll push out of the pits. And we're ahead of Verstappen. We're not going to use DRS. We'll go ahead and push. Since we're both going in. Now Verstappen won't go in. He's on hards. But hopefully we can get our drivers out quick enough. We're on mediums, they're on hard. So let's see what we can do here. This is where it can get a little tricky. We're going to go ahead and push. And we're going to do the DRS here. I think I said push, I meant DRS. Now we're going to push around this turn. And we may end up losing this. That's all right. We're not going to win every one of them. But the great thing is, rivals pitting, and we will win this duel. And we're going to push, or hit the DRS, I mean, on both our drivers. So even though they have a higher score and they're using Verstappen, it all comes down to tire management, pit strategies, and we can take the win. So this is an example of how you can use your power unit and your DRS against a higher scoring player by what, 40 points ish. So they had Series 12 Verstappen, and then we had a higher level from Pyramid. And then this is what the setups look like. So fairly close. He has Vortex 3, which I would love to have. At the moment, it just won't drop down. That would make us much stronger. All right. So there's a little bit of money to play with. So let's go to Series 7. Series 7. Didn't sound right. Same setup. And what I would have been doing, which I've done pretty much all day, is race Series 6, build up my coins, then I can go up and play. This is how you don't get frustrated. Go back to the lower level, build your coins, upgrade your components and drivers. Now, we're pretty close here. A lot more flags. A little bit more on the, I think it's a little bit more. I'll have to look at the score again. And Silverstone. Another anti-frustration thing is one of the tracks. Know what track stats you need, what drivers you need. Now here in the lower series, doesn't matter as much, but see, they went for what I like to call, this is going to be a wet track, by the way, or for the first half race at least. We're going to go ahead and use, I don't have a whole lot of anything. Let's see. Nope. Yeah, we'll use some lumberjack. And then know your boosts. I'm not real good at boosts. Right now, I don't have a whole lot of any of them, especially the free ones. So, based on the quantity, which is horrible. But anyhow, know your tracks. Right here, you will see everybody just bunch up. We're too far ahead. but they were a bunch up at Silverstone. We told Hutch about it. They tweaked on a little bit, but they're still a bunch up. Certain tracks are great for DRS. This is not one of them. The longer the straight stretch, the better DRS. So the other thing is, for the newer players, wets are wets. There is no soft medium kind of thing. It's just this is what you get. So it's really big on pit strategy at this point. Are we going to short pit? Are we going to do the overcut? What are we going to do? Are we going to just wear our tires out? For duels, you just have to be ahead of the rival. You don't have to win the race. There's no need for DRS at this point. No need to push at this point. Now, the rival had to pit, so that's good intel. Everybody's going to be pitting pretty much this next go around here. So we are going to push now, and we're going to conserve with Bierman and push Antonelli. It's not going to give us a huge cushion by any means, but then we're going to go back down, conserve, and push out of the pits. Once again, we're not going to be using DRS. We might have to with Bierman, but right now we're good. We're going to conserve with Antonelli. Still don't need DRS. We're ahead of the rival. Right now, we're just cruising. Now, you can see that it's going down slowly but surely in precipitation. So we need to start looking at, do we need a pit? At around 20%, you pretty much got to be on something other than wets. So we're going to go around at least one more time. We're going to need tires here anyhow. But then you'll also see that it's going to be wet again. So what we're going to do, has 2 laps left. This is a little tricky one here. I think we're probably going to go with softs. It's right on the line, so we're just going to take a chance here. All right, so now we're at 30%. We're pushing our drivers. No need for DRS. We'll go to neutral with Bierman. Now we can go ahead, if we wanted to, and do DRS with Antonelli, but they're going in, so there's no need to do it. So we just cruise around. We're on the final lap. We're just going to push as necessary when we can. Veerman, we're going to build up power unit, go around that turn. We're going to push, and we'll still beat the rival. And there's a whole big chunk of change. So yeah, we did. I had the scores backwards, but here's our drivers. Series 8. I think he's Series 8 too. Okay. And then he had a little bit better of a setup than we did. But once again, tire strategies, pit strategies made the difference. All right. So at this point, we got a little bit of money to play with here, but we haven't hit any of the objectives because we have to race in Series 8. The other thing that you have to manage is your crates. So here's a Series 8. So in 2 hours and 45 minutes, it'll open up. At that point, that gives me the opportunity to replace it with another Series 8 if I win. So I can go and be grinding at lower levels to get my coins up to actually afford to go to Series 8, hit some objectives, and move on. So hopefully this has helped answer some of the questions that you may have, and feel free to reach out. Please hit that like and subscribe button. It's really going to help my channel. And if you have any questions whatsoever, please feel free to reach out. All righty. Well, that will do it. Enjoy the rest of your Memorial Day if you're in the States. And if not, have a great rest of the day.